And welcome to the Salem High School Baseball Field Complex, where the Salem Tigers will take on the Mountain Grove Panthers today in SCA play. We're glad to have you along with us here on a great afternoon. You better enjoy it, though. It looks like tomorrow is going to be another kind of day. So both of the coaches have visited with the umpires, and we're ready for the starting lineups here. And Lane Howard's going to be giving those. We're going to go ahead and give them to you as well. For the Mountain Grove Panthers, leading off and being the shortstop is Bryce Stenzel. At second base, Drew Vaughn. He'll be wearing number 2 and batting second. Brandon Rogers will be on the mound today. He'll be batting third, wearing number 29. Number 30, Jackson Rainey will be in the cleanup spot. He'll be at first base. Gatlin Keatling will be at third base. He'll be batting fifth, wearing number 1. Number 27, Hoyt Matthews will be doing the catching today, batting sixth. Hunter Means will be out in right field. He wears number 6 and bats seventh. Carson Allen's the DH today, wears number 5. He'll be batting in the 8th slot. And Jason Dowden will be in left field. He'll bat number 9, and he'll wear number 11. Out in center field today, who is being DH'd for, is Nick Archer. He wears number 10. For the Salem Tigers, Colin Haven will be leading off. He'll be playing in right field. Eli Wethy will be at third base, batting second. Baylor Petty at first base will bat third. Garrett Connell at shortstop bats in the cleanup spot. Cody Crocker will do the pitching today, and he'll bat fifth. Caden DuBois will be batting sixth and be playing left field. Corbin Barrett will be in center field, batting seventh. John Arts will be in the DH. He'll be batting in the number 8 slot. And Hayden Sanders will be doing the catching today, and he'll be batting ninth. Gunnar Conkle will be DH for today, and he'll be at second base. Let's take a 90-second break as we stop for the national anthem right here on KSMO Media. As we get ready for the first pitch, Cody Crocker on the hill he'll get loosened up here in just a second as Hayden Sanders will do the catching today. That's the battery. In the infield for the Salem Tigers, Baylor Petty over at first base. At second base, Gunnar Conkle. At shortstop, it'll be Garrett Connell. And at third base, Eli Wethy. Out in left field, it's Caden DuBois. Corbin Barrett's out in center. And in right field, it's Colin Haven. You know, Fairground Auto Plaza in Rolla gives you a fast and convenient way to find a car, truck, or SUV. It's going to fairgroundgm.com where you can shop, click, and drive. It's easy. Just try it yourself. Drive on by and check it out at Fairground Auto Plaza, 100 Fairgrounds Road in Rolla, or go online, fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza, driven to serve you best where Chevy finds new roads. And if you're looking for a great bank that can take care of all of your community-focused financial needs, Progressive Ozark Bank is the one for you. Salem, Licking, Houston, Hartville, and Mountain Grove, they offer a full line of financial services. Get in touch with them at 729-4146 or stop by 904 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Progressive Ozark Bank. If you're looking for real value, it's more than a fair price. It's quality, it's service, it's experience, and it's convenience, too. It's what you get every time you stop at Napa Auto Parts at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard in Salem. Get quality Napa Auto Parts and the accessories that you can trust. Napa Auto Parts at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard, or call 729-4156. Locally owned since 1946. Well, Hayden Sanders had a little issue with his helmet and face mask, so had to go and get it repaired as Cody Crocker was warming up. And so he'll continue that warm-up right now on this great afternoon. Don't forget the Salem Tigers are scheduled to be at St. Clair tomorrow, and that game is supposed to be at 4:30. Again, all the weather in the area, we'll see how that one plays out. And then on Thursday, they're scheduled to travel to Ava and take on the Bears at Ava, 4:30. That game will be there to bring those games to you if played right here on KSMO Radio and online at ksmoradio.com. Those will be by radio only on the streaming side. So Crocker, who has pitched very well this year, is on the hill today, and he'll take on a very good Mountain Grove team. Panthers will have hitting up and down the lineup. They'll bunt, they'll hit and run, they'll do all kinds of things to try and keep the Tigers on their toes. And let's see if Salem can't accommodate them with some good defense. That kind of let them down a little bit during the tournament this weekend. Coach Carr was commenting that a lot of the times the Tigers looked like they were going to get out of a jam and an error would occur, and then things would just kind of fall apart. So sometimes that happens, and the Tigers hopefully got that all out of their system this weekend at Marshall. So Crocker, the right-hander, will pitch to Bryce Stenzer, Drew Vaughn, and Brendan Rogers here in the first inning. We're still waiting to get that underway. Don't forget, we'll be joining the Cardinal broadcast tonight from Washington, D.C. We'll join that in progress at the conclusion of our game here today. All right, standing in is Bryce Stenzel. Stenzel wears number 7. Mountain Grove has on the white pants with the somewhat burgundy socks. They have the gray tops that fade into burgundy under the arms, and then the burgundy helmets, along with the faded burgundy numbers. And a fastball on the outside corner, just missed, and Crocker falls behind 1-0. The right-hander for the Salem Tigers gets the sign without hesitation, brings home the next one. That fastball's high and away, 2-0. Tigers straight away on the infield and outfield for this hitter. Wethy even with a bag at third base. As the pitch comes in, a swing and a miss. As Stenzel chased that one up around shoulder length. Stenzel gets back in. The pitch coming to him, a curveball and a fly ball down the left field line. That's going to fall for a base hit. Du Bois over to cut it off. He makes the turn. He's going for second base. The throw in there, not in time. And in with a leadoff double is Bryce Stenzel. He just hooked that curveball down the left field line. And Du Bois got to it on one hop, but going the other way, had to stop, plant, come back the other way. And Stenzel, right out of the box, was hustling for the double. He's there at the leadoff man for the Mountain Grove Panthers, and nobody out. So Drew Vaughn will stand in. Vaughn, their second baseman, bats from the left side. Wide open stance for this young man. As Crocker looks in and brings it. Fastball in, swing a foul back. Quickly 0-1. As Vaughn stands in, trying to at least get the man to third base. So you know he's going to try and pull this ball somewhere to the right side. I wouldn't be surprised to see him bunt either. Pitches down and in, but he went around the plate, but they're not going to call the strike unless they did from the outside. He definitely went around trying to duck that pitch away. They're going to call 1-1. Yes, they are. And the pitch comes home. Curveball just missed outside. 2-1. So Stenzel at second base with that leadoff double. Vaughn waiting. The 2-1. Coming home from Crocker. Here it is. And a fastball and a line drive base hit off the glove of Connell. And the ball will pull up out in short left field. Du Bois will get it back in. Ball had a lot of spin on it, and you can see Garrett was unsure, and the ball went off his glove. We'll give him a hit. And Rogers will stand in. Ball got up. You could see it had a lot of backspin on it. And Garrett looked like he jumped just a little too soon, and then the ball glanced off his glove. And now Rogers stands in. First and third, nobody out. The pitch, swing and a miss. Good pitch by the Salem Tiger hurler. As Crocker took a little something off. Rogers way out in front. Vaughn just takes second base nonchalantly on that curveball. Second and third, nobody out for the Panthers. The pitch, and there's a grounder foul down at the feet of Rogers. He fights it off. And flipped back by Jackson Rainey to the umpires. Quickly 0-2. Crocker could definitely use a strikeout here. Pop up. Tapper right back to the mound. as the 0-2 comes home. A swing and a miss. A strikeout as he foul tipped it, held on to by Sanders. A big strikeout there by Crocker. And Jackson Rainey will stand in, their first baseman. Rainey, big boy, right-handed batter, stands in the front part of the batter's box. You don't see a lot of guys doing that. From the stretch, the pitch comes home in the dirt, knocked down by Sanders, then hit the umpire. A fortunate break for the Salem Tigers. That ball skipped past Sanders' glove hand, then hit the umpire and bounced at his feet. 1-0 the count. Rainey trying to give Mountain Grove the lead here in the top of the first inning. Crocker brings it home. Fastball. That's in for a strike. 1-1. Outstanding day today here in Denton County. A little bit of a breeze coming out of the west. Not that big a deal. The 1-1 from Crocker. Curveball and a line drive dead center field for a base hit. One run is going to score. Barrett will get it back in. They'll hold the man at third. And it'll be an RBI single for Rainey. He just took that pitch. It was up in his eyes, and he just hit it right up the middle. Vaughn pulled up at third base, and it's 1-0 for the Mountain Grove Panthers. Well, Rainey, just a nice hit. Barrett played it on the hop, got it back in quickly. They're able to keep Vaughn at third base, excuse me. So Rainey with a short lead at first. Crocker facing Gatlin Keeling. And time is called by the batter, Keeling. He's their third baseman. So 1-0 on the base hit by Rainey. Nothing fancy there. Just took that ball right back where it came from for the RBI single. The pitch comes home. Fastball outside. Just missed. Ball one. Good pitch by Crocker. It just missed the corner. Outfield straightaway for this hitter. First and third, one out the pitch. There's a high pop foul off to the right side and out of play. Keeling gets back in after checking his coach. He crowds the plate. Right-handed batter. His hands actually almost in the strike zone. The 1-1 from Crocker comes home. That curveball in for a strike. Nice pitch. Gatlin Keeling couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Conkle looking for two as Connell stands in the hole. And the pitch, curveball just inside. Gatlin Keeling right on that batter's box line, about 2 inches away. The 2-2 pitch coming from Crocker. Here it comes. And a swing and a foul off of Sanders. Still 2-2. We're in the first inning, 1-0 Mountain Grove. Don't forget, Tigers will got 2 more games this week, so we'll see what happens. Curveball and a grounder towards Wethy. A bad hop over his head and into left field for a base hit, and it's 2-0. That's a bad break for Crocker. That ball was hit right at Wethy, and it hit the edge of the infield and shot right over his head for an RBI single, and it's 2-0, and the runners are now at first and second. 4 hits in this inning. That one, charity. Not much you can do, and that ball hits the edge and shoots about 3 feet higher than it's supposed to. So Hoyt Matthews stands in. Runners at first and second. Only 1 out. 2 runs in here in the top of the first inning. The pitch to Matthews. Here it comes. That's a strike on the outside corner with a fastball. Matthews gets back in. Big lad. Got just a slight open stance as Rainey danced around the second base and a fastball over the head of Matthews. 1-1. As you heard Coach Carr say, these guys will stand in there a lot and get hit, but that might have been taking his noggin off. He ducked. 1-1 to count, one down. Pitch comes home. Fastball outside. And now Cody's trying to aim that ball a little bit. 2-1 to count. Rainey at second. Keeling over at first base. He's getting a big lead. He's standing behind Petty. Pitch from Crocker. Popped up on the infield. Will it stay in play? Crocker, Petty, everybody over, and it falls behind all three of them. All three players got over there, and none of them could get it. That has been a bugaboo for the Salem Tigers this year. We brought that out in the pregame show. These foul pop-ups that aren't being caught. And that was another one. Now this batter has a chance with 2 runners on. And the pitch to Matthews from Crocker. Here it is. Curveball, a little line drive. Right to Connell out to second base for the double play. I don't know where Rainey was going. That was a soft line drive to Garrett Connell. He flipped it over to Gunner. Conkle for the double play. 6-4s on the DP, and that retires the side. 2 runs on 4 hits. Both were earned runs. There were no errors, and a matter of fact, there was only 1 man left. We have now played a half an inning. It's Mountain Grove 2, Salem nothing. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Salem down 2-0 as a leadoff double by Stenzel, a base hit by Vaughn, and a base hit by Rogers. Base hit by Rainey, and another one by Keeling brought in the runs. And a line-out double play by Hoyt Matthews. So the Tigers already got their work cut out for them against Brendan Rogers. Tigers will send up Colin Haven, Eli Wethy, and Baylor Petty. Common Grounds Bistro, 300B South Main Street. It serves up delicious breakfast and lunch every day, Monday through Saturday. Common Grounds has a great variety of different foods for you, from sandwiches all the way to just your favorite omelets, eggs, or maybe it might be something simple like a salad. May get it your choice. The Common Grounds Bistro, 300B South Main Street in Salem. For takeout orders, call ahead, 729-2912, the Common Grounds Bistro. And if construction needs are in your plans, Conway Construction Company can do them all. Building a brand new home from scratch, add on a room, do concrete work, decks, siding, tile, wood floors. They can do custom skid steer work, metal roofs, and so much more. Get in touch with Randy at 247-6468. Randy Conway Construction, LLC, 247-6468. Standing in is Colin Haven. Haven's been hitting the ball relatively well and takes a strike on the outside corner. It will be on the hill for the Mountain Grove Panthers. Brendan Rogers caught by Hoyt Matthews. We'll give you the infield after this pitch to Haven as it comes home in the dirt. Over at second base is Vaughn, and at third base it's Gatlin Keeling. Jackson Rainey at first base, and Bryce Stenzel at shortstop. They play Haven to pull just a little bit, give them a bit of right center. The pitch comes in. That's a little bit low, and it's 2-1. In the outfield, it's Hunter Means in right, Chase Dowden in left, and Nick Archer in center. 2-0 Grove. The 2-1 pitch to Haven comes home way outside, ball 3. So Rogers trying to guide that one to the outside edge, threw it way outside. And it's 3-1 on the Tiger leadoff hitter, Colin Haven. Haven gets back in. He's ready. Bounces on that front toes. The pitch comes home. Inside, he took the walk. Haven earns the walk to start things out here for the Tigers in the bottom of the first, and Eli Wethy will stand in. Wethy. From the right side. Big hole on the right side for Eli to punch that ball over there. Grove does cheat up the middle a little bit, 4-2. Pitch comes home to Wethy, and that's a strike on the inside edge. Rogers, right-hander. Tigers in their home Carolina blue jerseys with the navy blue sleeves and numbers and white pants. And a look over to first. And back in time is Haven, though Rogers did never throw the ball. 0-1 to count. The pitch comes in. Runner going. The pitch low and away to throw to second base. Way offline. And Haven in with a stolen base. Matthews' throw tailed way to the second base side. And Haven in easily with a stolen base. And it's a 1-1 count to Wethy. In at first base as Haven leads off second. Pitch from Rogers comes home. Swing and a miss. Wethy with his bright orange bat. Swung right through that one. Rogers looks in. Wethy waits. The 1-2 coming home. Fastball outside. 2-2. Baylor Petty is on deck. Big hole on the right side, and the shortstop Stenzel's trying to keep Haven close. Now he gets back in position, and they turn around and fake the throw to second. Rogers from the stretch, looks, checks. Brings it home. Curveball, a little pop fly in a short right center field. Backing up, though, is our second baseman. And Vaughn makes the catch, and there's one out. Got that one off the fist, and Baylor Petty will stand in. Well, left the bat, it had possibilities if it got over the head of Vaughn, but it just died. So Petty stands in. Right-handed batter. Runner at second base, one out. Again, a fake back there by Rogers. Haven did not have that big a lead we can worry about, and they already have a 2-0 lead. Petty waits the pitch. Curveball, ground ball, base hit in the left field. And Haven pulled up and now goes to third base. It's first and third with one out. Haven started going back the other way. And with that third baseman diving for the ball, you just keep going. And so it'll be first and third for Garrett Connell. So the Tigers threatening here in their first inning. Mountain Grove got two. Salem trying to come back. Haven at third. Connell waits from the right side. Petty at first base. They fake the throw to third and look at first. Nothing there. That's the fifth time we've looked at a pickoff here. It's going to be a long game, and this continues. Pitch comes home. Right down the middle, but a little bit low. Garrett Connell waits on the right side. He's deep in the box. He has a bit of an open stance. Very shallow in right field, and Garrett's got power that way to pitch. And there's a high fly ball to dead center field. It's very shallow coming in, and it falls for a base hit. They got the force play at second, and they try and throw home. And instead, and getting back in is Petty. He almost overran the base. So a little pop fly for Connell for a base hit, RBI to make it 2-1. And then Petty, all he had to do is throw to second to get the force out. They tried to throw home. So not very good baseball by the Panthers here. And Petty makes it into second base. An RBI single by Connell. And so 2-1 our score for Cody Crocker. Right off the very end of the bat, Connell got that one up in the air, and it looked like with his swing, and I can tell the center fielders thought kind of similar to I did. Archer thought that ball was going to be hit better, but it was not. And there's a foul off to the right side by Cody Crocker, and it died in front of him. But then he made the bad play of overthrowing second base when they had an easy force out with Petty. So the Mountain Grove Panthers were going to give up a run one way or another, but at least they would have had an out. Now it's first and second, one out for Crocker 0-1 pitch from Rogers. He goes to the stretch, looks, checks, brings it home. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by Cody Crocker. 0-2. Big gap down the right field line, as Means plays way off the line, and left center has a bit of a gap. The 0-2 pitch to Crocker from Rogers. Here it comes. And a foul off to the right side, off the top of the fence and over into the concession stand. Amazing. Souvenirs. Wow, they got to throw it back. That ball hit the fence, then hit the top of the fence and rolled down. Still 0-2. Pitch to Crocker. Outside. Just barely outside on the off-speed pitch. Cody takes it. Saw the spin on that ball. Let it go. 1-2. Got room on that right side if you can put it over that way. As the pitch comes in, a swinging chopper right back toward Rogers. He goes to first base as both runners do move up. So Crocker's out 1-3, but Petty gets to third. Connell over to second. And standing in is Caden DuBois. DuBois. Big Danny. Yeah. Foul off to the right side. Yeah. 0-1 to count. Petty at third. Connell at second. That ball almost hit him and might even have brushed his shoulder, but no call by the umpire. And it's quickly 1-1. 2 down. 2-1. Mountain Grove on top. Salem threatening here. DuBois waits. Here comes. Swing and a miss. Good fastball. Caden could catch up. Rogers trying to get out of this first inning. Salem has tallied a run. They got 2 on the pitch. Fastball outside. 2-2. Two down. Tigers trying to get a little 2-out rally going here. The pitch to DuBois. Chopper toward third base. It is a foul ball. Foul ball. And Caden stays alive. Connell was getting a big lead. Rogers from the stretch brings it. Curveball and a ground ball towards second base. And getting it there is Vaughn. He throws him out to retire the side. Pitch in on his fist. And DuBois grounds out 4-3. But the Tigers do score 1 run. They do so on 2 hits, a walk, and 2 left. We've now played 1 full inning, 2-1. Mountain Grove will be back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. If you're looking for insurance, Willie Strader has Dent County covered. Farm, ranch, home, business. Farm Bureau has you covered no matter what it is. Call Willie at stop by and see Willie at 1414 West Scenic Groves Boulevard, or call him 729-4941. Willie Strader and Farm Bureau Insurance. Hunter Means will stand in. Hunter, big boy from the left side. Leads off the second inning, 2-1 Mountain Grove. Crocker will bring home the first one to him. Fastball inside, just off the plate, ball 1. Each team with chances to have big innings. Mountain Grove lined into a double play, and Salem grounded out and popped out in a high fly ball to center field. Barrett, wind's going to take a little bit, and he's there, makes the catch. Means that one sky high. And Carson Allen will stand in. He got underneath that one.
Now batting DH Carson Allen.
So Carson Allen front of batting number 8. Bats from the right side. Pitch from Crocker. Curveball outside. Allen, another good-sized lad. Looks like that bat is small in his hand. As he waits. And a pitch. Fastball. Stu Reich on the outside corner. Cody Crocker on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Allen waits. The right-hander brings it. Swing and a miss. Good pitch and out over the plate. Allen swung at it. Ball might have been a tad out of the strike zone, but a tantalizing fastball. The next to Allen comes in, a curveball and strike 3 call. He got him looking. That is his second strikeout, and Chase Dowden will stand in. Dowden, the left fielder. He wears number 11. Cody Crocker gave up a double and 3 singles. 2 runs in that first inning. He set down the last 3 in a row. That pitch a little bit low to Dowden. Stenzel in the top of the order waits on deck. We're in the second inning, 2-1 Mountain Grove. Crocker looks in the sign, brings it home. Fastball, swing and a miss. That was a heck of a pitch on the inside edge. That one right inside. Dowden only could have fisted that one somewhere. That was a good pitch. Wethy in front of the bag at third. He's the only one out of normal position. The pitch, fastball high. 2-1, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Great afternoon for baseball here in Dent County, but things are going to change overnight. The 2-1 comes home, fastball outside. 3-1 to count. Jace Dowden checks his coach. Gets back in. The pitch right down the middle with a fastball, 3-2. Straight away in the outfield, straight away in the infield now. And a pitch to Dowden comes home. Strike 3 call with another fastball. 2 strikeouts looking here in the second inning, and down Mountain Grove goes in order 1, 2, 3. We've now played an inning and a half. We go to the bottom of the second inning. It's 2-1 Mountain Grove. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Country Mart, located at 1204 East Scenic Rose Boulevard, has delicious specials in their deli daily. Check them out. Of course, biscuits and gravy starts out your day just $1.99, and then they have fantastic specials every single day. Get great meats from the Glen Smokehouse, fried chicken, chicken tenders, catfish. You'll have great sides. Check it out for yourself. That's at Country Mart, Highway 32, 72 East in Salem. Check them out at tcmarkets.com for great specials on your grocery needs. And you can also like them on Facebook. 729-3455, Country Mart in Salem. Well, we go to the bottom of the second inning. It will be Corbin Bear to lead things off. Then Josh Arts, I should say. And then Hayden Sanders. I've been wanting to call him John since he was a freshman. And now he's a senior. And you'd think I'd get it right. Barrett will stand in. Next pitch comes home and a chopper up the middle. There, knocked down, picked up by Vaughn to throw too late. He's safe on the error by the second baseman, Vaughn. Ball came up on him, hit him in the chest. He picked it up, but he couldn't get him out. So Vaughn sat back on that one, had to pay the price, and now Josh Arts will stand in. Making contact, that's what it's all about. Mountain Grove looks like they want to play for two, so it looks like that Vaughn may cheat up the middle a little bit. Josh, they play him to give them all left center field. And the throw to first base, not in time as Baird gets back in. So a leadoff error by their second baseman has Baird standing at first base. Corbin, who's got some speed, gets a short lead, held on there by Rainey. Rogers brings it home. Low. Nice scoop out there by their freshman catcher, Hoyt Matthews. Sounds like a country singer, doesn't it? Hoyt Matthews. Big hole on the right side for Josh. If he can turn on that one and drive it down the right side. The pitch, low and outside. Runner going, throw down to second base is not in time. Ball ends up going to center field, and Baird on his way to third. He'll make it easily, and the throw way too late. So a stolen base and then an error on the catcher, Matthews. And so it's a runner at third base, nobody out. That's a tying run with Arts standing at home plate with a 2-0 count. So Baird's over at third base. Keeling trying to keep him a little bit close. Rogers brings it home to Arts. Grounder toward first. Play at first. Out. Throw home, and he is out. Not a ball hit right at Rainey. Not a bad play, but a little slow of a jump by Barrett, but you try it. DP goes 3-2. And Sanders will now stand in with nobody on. So 2 outs. Arts hit a 2-hopper right to the first base bag. Rainey just had to step on the bag and then throw home. And Barrett could not elude the catcher, Matthews. The pitch comes in, a swing and a miss by Sanders. 2-1, Mountain Grove. Tigers running into an out at home plate there. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Sanders down quickly, 0-2. Corbin hesitated just a little bit at the F. Wasn't off at the crack of the bat, let's put it that way. Next one comes home. Sanders takes it just outside. 2 strikes on the Tiger freshman catcher. Gets back in to face Rogers, his senior. Brendan still working from the stretch. Brings it home, and that's just a little bit low. 2-2. We're in the second inning, 2-1, Mountain Grove. Sanders back in. Rogers looks and brings it home. Inside and low, ball 3. Top of the order waits on deck, Colin Haven. Barrett reached on the air, stole second, went to second or third on the air, and then was erased in the double play. Pitch comes home, low, ball 4. So Sanders comes back to earn a walk, and Haven will stand in. He walked his first time up. So Mountain Grove will have the top of their order start the third inning. Tigers will have Matt Walther come in and run for Sanders. So Haven, who walked and scored after stealing second, he'll be at the plate. Pitch coming to Haven. Fastball outside corner, but just a little bit too far outside. No call by the umpire on that one. Good fastball. Just missed the black. 1-0. Short lead by Walther. Haven waits. Rogers will bring it. Ground ball towards short. Nice play by the shortstop. Throws a second high, and it'll be not in time. And the Tigers have first and second, and 2 out for Eli Wethy. That'll be a base hit by Haven. Ball hit in the hole as the shortstop Stenzel was going toward the bag. And as he did, he had to reverse field, went back, got the ball, flipped it to Vaughn, flipped it kind of weaved it over there, kind of just flipped it over that way, but it was just too high, and Vaughn had to go up and get it. So Walther got in underneath him, did not slide, stood up going in. And with 2 down, Wethy waits, tying run at second base. Pitch comes home. Wethy fouls it down the right side. So the Tigers lost a runner at the plate. Otherwise, this game would be tied. On the ground out by Josh Artz. Walther at second base. Haven at first. From the stretch, Rogers brings it home to Wethy high. Off-speed pitch, sailed high. Wethy popped out to second his first time up. Vaughn cheating up the middle. Big hole on the right side. And Rogers turns around. Again, fakes that throw. Wethy waits. The 1-1. Line drive into right, left center field. That's a base hit. That's going to tie the game as Walther will come in to score. And Haven pulls up at second base. It's 2-2 on the base hit by Wethy into left center field. So a 2-out walk by Hayden Sanders after being down 0-2. An infield single by Haven and the RBI single by Wethy. And the Tigers have tied it 2-2 as Petty will stand in. Petty had a hit his first time in the hole. Haven at second. The pitch in the dirt. Nice knockdown there by Matthews. Wethy at first base. Two our score. Rogers checks the runners. Brings it to Petty. Outside fastball. 2-0. Petty looks ready. Now stands in. The pitch coming. Their chopper foul on the off-speed pitch. Kind of reaching for that one. Big hole on the right side. Means playing very shallow and right and off the line. 2-1 to count. Petty waits. Pitch from Rogers. Little pop-up into short center field. Coming on and going out actually and making the catch was Vaughn at second base. I'm not quite sure that Archer would have gotten there, but Vaughn made a good play as Petty pops out to short center field. But the Tigers score 1 run. They do so on make that 2 hits, 2 errors, and there was 2 men left. We have now played 2. Our score, Mountain Grove 2, Salem 2. We'll come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Bank of Salem is a locally owned community bank since 1883. And they have 2 locations to serve you in town, 100 West 4th Street and 1001 South Main. So for all your banking needs, see them. The Bank of Salem, their name does say it all. Member FDIC. They are an equal housing lender. And the City of Salem is reminding everybody to don't forget to get your pool passes and rent your pavilions. Now they're available. Get in touch with Melissa DuBois at 729-6290. Pavilion rental and your pool passes. They're available at the City of Salem. Get in touch with Park and Recreation Director Melissa DuBois, 729-6290. First pitch to Bryce Stenzel is a swing and a miss. Stenzel doubled down the left field line on a curveball that he got out way out in front on and hooked down into the corner. 0-1 count to pitch way outside. 1-1. 2-2 ball game. It's like starting all over again. We're in the third inning. Top of the order. Pitch from Crocker. Swing and a miss. Good pitch. Tailing fastball. Vaughn will follow, and then Rogers here in the Mountain Grove third inning. Yeah, almost forgot what inning it was. The pitch, and a little chopper toward Connell. He gets it to throw to first, and he got him. Connell had to cut it loose quickly as Stenzel can really run. And he got down there, but he's called out. Bang, bang play as Connell, that ball was a worm burner, and he came up with it and fired it and got him by just a eyelash. So Drew Vaughn will stand in. Pitch to Vaughn. He swings and misses. Kind of another hook on that hit by Stenzel, and he almost beat it out. One down. Pitch comes home. Inside and low. 1-1. Vaughn standing in. Tigers playing him too deep in the outfield, I think, for his size, but we'll see. The curveball in for a strike. Rogers waits on deck. 1-2 the count. We're in the third inning. 2-2 our score. Cody looks in, the sign, brings it home. The fastball, a swing and a miss. He blew it by him for his fourth strikeout. Vaughn goes down on strikes, and Rogers will stand in. Rogers struck out his first time. Don't forget, tax planning is something you need to do all the time. And if you need tax consultation, go with Tax Masters now. Remember, your returns are due May 17th. With over 40 years' experience, they can help you. Tax Masters and a foul back. Call them at 729-3001 or stop by 510 North Main Street. Tax Masters. Rainey waits on deck. Rogers with an 0-1 count. Gets back in. Right-handed batter, deep in the box. One of the few guys actually with an open stance stands a little bit off the plate. The 0-1 comes home and a swing and a miss. Quickly make it 0-2 as that ball is in the dirt on the off-speed pitch. Tigers will have in their third inning Connell, Crocker, and Du Bois. 2-2 game. 0-2, 2 down here in the third. The pitch comes home and a fastball and a line drive into right field down the line. That's trouble. Haven gets to it and brings it back in. It's a 2-out single by Rogers down the right field side. Got around late on it, but was able to get it down the right field line. Haven got it back in, and Rainey will step to the plate. Rainey got an RBI single to dead center field his last time up. So Rogers gets the base hit down the right side. He stands at first base. Crocker throws that way, and he's back. Rainey made a good play on that double play. It's a nice throw home. As the pitch comes in, a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Rainey did not agree and gets back in. 0-1 to count. Crocker checks the runner at first. Rogers runs. The pitch, a ground ball toward short. Bobbled by Connell. Has time, throws it high and overthrows it. And Petty will have to chase it down. Connell bobbled it, then threw the ball too high even for Petty. That'll be an error. He's 6. And going over to third base is Rogers. Now it's first and third, 2 down for Keeling. Keeling got a base hit his last time up. 2-2 our score. A little 2-out magic here by Mountain Grove. Don't know. A ball in the dirt, knocked down nicely there by Sanders. So Connell made a really good play on Stenzel. That time bobbled that ball, came out of his glove, and then he tried to throw it quickly on the run to get Rainey. Threw it over the head of Petty. I think he still would have had him had the throw been down. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball outside. 2-0. Just making Crocker throw a lot more pitches now. Ground out, strikeout, base hit to right, now an error. And a 2-0 comes home to Keeling. Here it is. Fastball inside, Ball 3. Hoyt Matthews is on deck. 3-0 to count. Keeling waits at the plate. The third baseman for Mountain Grove takes it, ball 4. All with 2 outs here. And now Crocker will have to face the catcher, Hoyt Matthews. He lined into a double play his first time. All this with 2 out. A base hit by Rogers down the right side. An error by Connell, and then the walk. Coach Carr wants to go talk to us early, as Matthews will go speak with him. You know, Larson Collision Center in Salem's been serving the area for over 30 years. They do free estimates, and all the work is guaranteed. For more information, you can call Larson Collision Center at 729-3915 or stop by 503 North MacArthur. And if you need insurance, Town & Country Insurance Associates can handle your commercial, personal, life, and health insurance. To get a quote, call 729-6624. Stop by inside the Town & Country Bank branch. Also in Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, Town & Country Insurance. So Cody Crocker was breezing through this inning when Rogers singled to right, then the error, and now the walk. And Hoyt Matthews stands in. We're in the third inning, 2-2 our score. 2 for Mountain Grove in the first inning. Salem has scored in the first and second. Matthews, right-handed batter, swings and fouls it at the feet, and that one might have gotten Sanders. And I think it did, as the umpire goes out, brushes off the plate, allows the young catcher to catch his breath again. 0-1 to count. 2 down. Crocker looks, brings a curveball in just outside. 1-1. That thing swerved to the outside nicely. And Matthews wasn't swinging. 1-1. 2 down. The pitch from Crocker on the way in the dirt, knocked down there by Sanders. 2-1. Tigers straight away on the infield and outfield for this hitter. He asked for time. Now he's back ready. Crocker brings it. Line drive, base hit in the left field. 1 run is in. Here comes another man. The throw home, not in time, or is it in time? Yes, he's out. It got cut off, and I didn't think they'd get it in time. And the base hit brings in Rogers, but Rainey is out trying to score. That play, the base hit by Matthews, makes it 3-2, an RBI for the young man on that base hit. And then Rainey trying to come in. He's cut down 7-5-2. 7-5-2 on the putout. 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and there was 1 man left. And we now head to the bottom of the third. It's 3-2 Mountain Grove. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. Three-two Mountain Grove now. They get a run in that third inning. What a nice play. Gaten DuBois hit the cutoff man and turning and throwing home. Eli Wethy's throw got to Sanders right as the runner was coming in. He tried to step over the tag, and umpire ruled that he got him before he came down. So the run scores, but the out made at home. That third out. 3-2 the score now. The pitch comes in. It hits the Tiger leadoff batter, Garrett Connell. So Connell stands in and gets plunked. So Matthews with the RBI single, solid single to left field. And a good play by the Tigers to get the runner at home. 7-5-2 on that putout. That run was unearned. By the way, there was one run unearned, 2 hits, 1 error, 2 left. 2 left. I think I said 1 left, so I want to correct myself. So Crocker stands in. He grounded back to Rogers his first time up. Connell had singled his first time up, and now he's standing at first base and nobody out. Pitch to Crocker right down the middle. Strike is called. To throw to second base is not in time. He's safe with a stolen base. Nice throw by Matthews right on the bag. Taken by Stenzel to put the tag down, but Connell got underneath the tag. And he's there at second base with nobody out for Crocker. I'd like to see a bunt right here. I think playing deep is Stenzel. Is Keeling. I don't think he can throw him out. The pitch and faking a bunt was Crocker. Yep. So Crocker kind of showed that he was going to bunt. The 0-1 just showed a bunt, does push it down towards the pitcher. Nice sacrifice bunt by Crocker. Goes 1-3 on a putout, and Du Bois will stand in with a runner at third base and 1 out. So Du Bois will stand in from the right side. He grounded out to second his first time. The infield playing back, so they look like they're conceding the run except for first base, and that's the only place where Rainey is even with the bag. Keeling now even with the bag as well. Now they come in. The pitch, fastball outside, ball 1. Very shallow for Du Bois in right field and in center. Somewhat deeper in left as Dowden plays a little bit deeper. Pitch comes home. There's a ground ball towards short and bobbled. No play at home. To throw to first is in time, and Connell scores the tying run. Make contact. And Du Bois grounds out 6-3, gets the RBI as Connell comes in, and a hit by pitch comes back to haunt the Mountain Grove Panthers. On contact, he was moving, so an RBI by Du Bois. And Corbin Barrett will stand in. Reached on error by the second baseman and went to third on a throwing error after stealing a base. And then was tagged out in a double play on a grounder by Josh Hartz. 3-3 our score. We're in the third. Salem has tallied a run in every inning so far. Panthers will have Hunter Means, Allen, and Dowden up in their fourth inning. Fastball up and in, 3-0 to Corbin Barrett. They give him left center. Pitch from Rogers coming home, way outside ball. Guess that was 3-1. 3-0. All right, 3-0 to Barrett now. The pitch, inside corner for a strike. Corbin like to get some two-out magic started for the Tigers here. Left-handed batter waits as Rogers will bring it home. Fastball inside corner again. That's a very good pitch there by Brendan, right on the inside edge. 3-2. Barrett waits. Rogers, the sign from Matthews, brings it. Fastball outside, ball 4. That is the third walk issued by Rogers. And both walks prior to this one have scored. And Connell, who is hit by the pitch, he scored. Let's see if Josh Arts can make Rogers pay. They give Josh 1,000,000 miles in left center field. I mean a bunch of room. The pitch is low. Center fielder Archer is playing into right center. Right fielder Means now plays down the line. And over in left field, Dowden plays just about straight away left field. So there's a lot of room out in left center for Josh Arts. Normally a pull hitter. If he can take one up that alley, he's going to be running for a while. 1-0 the count, 2 down, 3-3 our score here. We are in the third inning. And don't forget Duncan Family Chiropractic at 401 West Scenic Grove Boulevard can handle all of your chiropractic needs. Dr. Amber has everything you need to get yourself in good health, including Juice Plus. She has always got good ideas, very good advice. And if you want to keep your family in good health, see Dr. Amber. Amber Duncan, Duncan Family Chiropractic. 729-2321, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. 2 outs. Runner at first. Arts waits. And now time called. Barrett a short lead. Rogers jacks him. Throws over that way. And he's back easily. We'll have Cardinal baseball at the conclusion of this game. They're in Washington to take on the Nationals. Our score, 3-3. We are in the bottom of the third inning. The pitch coming to Arts. Nope, back to first base again. And back in time is Barrett. He's got his hand on the bag. Josh waits. Pitch from Rogers. Again, throws to first. Rogers trying to keep Barrett close, who stole the base on him earlier. Trying to wear him out. Pitch outside. Now delayed steal on the throw down there, and he is safe. As Barrett slid around the tag by Stenzel. Corbin delayed the steal, and Barrett got underneath on the tag. Stolen base. That is the third stolen base by the Tigers today. Oh, I'm sorry, fourth stolen base on the youngster Matthews. So now Arts has a better chance to drive home the run. Rogers checks. The pitch comes home high and inside with an off-speed pitch. And Josh looking for something to drive. That pitch was up and in. 3-0 to count. He's swinging. You know it. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. Josh looking to unbreak this 3-3 tie. The 3-1 comes home. Low ball 4, and he takes the walk. 2 walks in this inning after 2 are down. And Hayden Sanders will come to the plate. Sanders got to walk his first time and ended up scoring a run. Well, the person running for him did. So Sanders will stand in. 3-3 our score. We're in the third inning. Hayden had 0-2 count, earned a walk. And then Walther running for him scored. I don't think we have a 4-1 count on him. The pitch and chopper right back toward the pitcher. Rogers gets it. Throws the first high, but brought down by Rainey on the play. I don't know if really Sanders wanted to swing at that one, but it hit his back and one hop back to Rogers, and he makes the final out. But the Tigers tie the game 1 run. That was on no hits. There was no errors, and there was 2 men left. We have now played 3. Our score, the Salem Tigers and the Mountain Grove Panthers tied 3-3. We'll be back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. We go to the 4th inning as We are knotted up 3-3. It will be Means, Allen, and Dowden. Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides you quality higher education close to home for the residents of Dent County and surrounding areas. If you'd be interested in attending, want to find out more about majors, get in touch with Chris Welch, your admission counselor. 729-7071, Southwest Baptist University. Proud to be a supporter of the Salem Tigers. Standing in is Means. Means hit one a mile high to start the second inning. Caught by Barrett out in center field, and the pitch to him, swing and a miss. Means a big left-handed batter. Cuts at that one by Crocker. Does not make connection. Next from Means, it hits him in the hip. And so the first hit by pitch for Mountain Grove, it's Hunter Means. And Hunter, he's feeling that one. Yee. Hit him on the hip. Standing in is Carson Allen. He's the DH. He struck out his first time. Tigers looking for two up the middle. The pitch from Crocker. Check swing. A little bit low, ball one. Crocker climbs back up on the hill. 1-0 to count. Looks at Means at first. Throws over that way. Means isn't going anywhere, I can tell you that. But he did get his uniform dirty. Allen waits on the right side. Crocker brings it home. Fastball outside. Nice play by Sanders to knock that one down and keep Means right there at first base, but it's 2-0. Cody trying to maybe overthrow that one. A 2-0. Comes home. High fly ball to left field. DuBois comes in. Now goes back and makes the catch and gets it back in to second base as he throws it to the cutoff man. Allen flies out to left. And Jace Dowden will stand in. Jace struck out his first time. Allen got underneath that one and skied it to left. Runner at first base, one out. Dowden, right-handed batter. As I mentioned, his first time up, one of the few that stands way off the plate. So pitch, swing and a miss. Looked like a straight change. As Crocker looked like he took something off directly, and Dowden was way out in front. Dowden calls time, wants to talk to his coach or confer with him. Dowden, who wears number 11. Comes back towards the plate. Salem Tigers scheduled to be at St. Clair tomorrow, 4:30. Take on the Bulldogs. That's a kind of weather permitting kind of as we look at it right now. So we'll keep you informed on that game. That's a 4:30 start at St. Clair. The pitch, runner going, throw to second base, and he is safe as Gunnar Coggle could not hang on to the ball. Ball skipped up. Gunnar looked like he had it, then reached for it, couldn't handle it. And Means is in safely. So he's at second base. 0-2 the count. Heck of a throw there by Sanders. But Conkle could not look like he got it in the glove, couldn't hang on to it. Bobbled it, reached for it, and tried to make the tag. But Means slid into it. The pitch, the swing and a miss. He struck him out. And down on strikes, 2 down. That is strikeout number 5 for Crocker. And standing in is Bryce Stenzel. Well, Bryce has hooked a couple of balls, one down the left field line for a double, and one towards short. And Connell threw him out by an eyelash. He stands in. Pitch comes home. Outside gets right by. Sanders all the way back to the fence, but Means went back to second base. Means, I guess, couldn't see the ball, and the ball went right underneath Sanders. And all the way back to the screen, and he's still at second base. Wow. Stenzel waits. The 1-0 from Crocker comes home. Fouled it back, 1-1. Had a good pitch to hit and fouled it back. Drew Vaughn waits on deck. Well, I don't know if Hunter Means was screened by the umpire or maybe by the catcher laying down trying to stop it. I don't know, but he missed that one getting by. The 1-1. Trying to dance off second base. And now a fake back by Crocker. Means got out there a little bit. And now Crocker will stand on. Means standing on the bag. Pitch comes in. Fastball, just a strike call. Just a good pitch on the outside corner. And Stenzel took it. 1-2 the count, 2 down. We're in the fourth inning. 3-3 the score. Salem and Mountain Grove battling here in this afternoon. Crocker trying to get out of this fourth inning. Looks, checks, brings it. Curveball and a chopper foul as he reached out and fouled that one off. Salem Memorial District Hospital is a critical access hospital with an emergency department and with a family medicine clinic. When you need assistance, remember to see your friends at the Salem Memorial District Hospital for all of your treatment needs. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time. 1-2 pitch from Crocker. Comes home, curve, and a little pop fly in a short center field. That's going to fall for a base hit, and Barrett comes in and throws it in. Cut off by Petty. It's 4-3. Stenzel right off the end of the bat, popped that into center field. 4 of an RBI single to make it 4-3. Means comes in to score. And Drew Vaughn will stand in. Vaughn is singled and struck out. That pitch was curveball outside. He just popped it into short center field. And Barrett throw it back in. Now throw over, not in time. As Crocker threw a really good pitch. Just a good piece of hitting by Bryce Stenzel to reach out and poke it into center. You don't have to hit every ball 100 miles an hour. They all count. Throw back to first base again, and back in there it safely is Stenzel. Crocker from the stretch checks. Runner going to pitch up and in, throw to second base. It's there, but it goes past Connell as he saw the runner coming in to him and pulled the glove back. The ball eluded him. It'll be a stolen base, but that ball was there. Had Connell caught it, he would have slid right into the throw. So Sanders' throw is right on the money. When that guy's sliding into you, hard to catch the ball, put the tag on there, and Connell came up a little shy on that one as the ball eluded him. But Stenzel does not go any farther. 1-0 to Vaughn. Pitch from Crocker is a swing and a miss. 2 down, a run is in. 4-3 Mountain Grove. This game has just been back and forth and back and forth. The 1-1 comes home. Foul back off to the left side. A little pop foul. And Drew Vaughn, who singled and scored his first time up, struck out last time. Stenzel 2 for 3 in this game. See what Vaughn does here. And the 1-2 from Crocker. Comes home. Fastball down and in. Nice scoop there by Hayden Sanders as he went down into the feet of the batter. 2-2. 2 out. Connell trying to keep him right behind the runner at second. Brings it, and it hits him. It hit him. Crocker came in way too far and hits Vaughn, and that brings up Rogers. Well, I know he didn't want to do that.
Batting pitcher.
So Rogers hit Garrett Connell. He came around to score. You don't want to give these Panthers any extra base runners, and now it's first and second, 2 out for Brendan Rogers, who struck out his first time and singled down the right field line his second time. He came around to score in that third inning with 2 down. The pitch, fastball just missed outside. 2 out, run in. The pitch, foul straight back, 1-1. Stenzel at second, Vaughn at first base. Crocker doing a lot of pitches this inning. Hit Vaughn. The pitch, curveball, good check swing by Rogers. He did not go around. It's 2-1. Heck of a curveball. Rogers able to check that swing. Cody gets the sign, ready, brings it. That ball up and in over the head of Rogers. It's 3-1. 3-1 to count. Cody looks in. The sign. And here comes the pitch. A little bit low, ball 4. And the bases will be loaded for Jackson Rainey. And Rainey has reached on an error and singled to center. Rainey, a big boy. 4-3 Mountain Grove. All this coming now with 2 down after the hit by pitch of Hunter Means. So 2 in this inning. As the pitch comes home, fastball outside. Cody's going to have to throw strikes here. No place to put this guy. Stenzel at third, Vaughn at second, Rogers at first. The pitch, that's a strike with a fastball. Hunter Means started things out. He was hit by a pitch. Stole second, scored. On the base hit by Stenzel. Now the bases are loaded for Rainey. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss on a curve. Nice pitch. Had him out in front, 1-2. 4-3 Mountain Grove. We're in the 4th inning. The pitch. Fastball low. Gets away. Hits the batter. Came up and hit him right in the batting helmet. Came right back down. It's 2-2. 2-2. Crocker from the stretch. Brings it home. Fastball just missed outside. Boy, that looked good. Rainey took it. He was at the umpire's mercy there. The umpire called it a ball, and it's a full count, 3-2. Crocker brings it. Ball 4. He walked a run in. And Stenzel will come home to score on the fastball that's just outside. And Rainey has another RBI. And it's now 5-3. And Gatlin Keeling, who has walked and singled, stands in. Vaughn now over at third. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Rogers at second. Rainey earned the walk and gets the RBI. And that pitch gets away. Runner not going to try and score, and it's a 1-1 count. Gatlin Keeling, the third baseman. Tigers straight away in all fields. Again, probably a little too deep for the size of this hitter. The 1-1 pitch comes home, and a foul straight back. 1-2. 5-3 now, Panthers. Tigers will have the top of the order coming up in the fourth. They got to get this guy out first. The pitch, fastball high. 2-2. Crocker throwing a lot of pitches in this inning. Couple of walks, couple of hit batsmen. Only one single, 2 runs in. And the pitch from Crocker comes home. Way outside, ball 3. Cody Crocker, who has had great control in all games, struggling a little bit here. The 3-2 pitch. Here it comes, and time is called by Gatlin Keeling. At third base, it's Vaughn. Rogers at second. Rainey at first. 3-2 count, 2 outs. They'll be running. The pitch from Crocker to Sanders. Here it is, and a swing and a miss. He got him out. Nice pitch by Crocker on the outside corner. His 6th strikeout, but Mountain Grove scores 2 runs on 1 hit. There were no errors, and there were 3 men left. Mountain Grove has stranded 6 in the game, but they get 2 runs in, and they lead this one 5-3. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Salem Tigers trail at 5-3. They trailed in this game 2-0 after 1. Made it 2-1 after 1 inning. Got another run in the second to tie it. Mountain Grove scored in the third. Salem scored in the third. Now Mountain Grove has scored 2 here in the fourth. So, what will the Salem Tigers do? Well, they'll have their leadoff man, Colin Haven, and Eli Wethy, and Baylor Petty. Rogers back to the hill for Mountain Grove. Think Jake Conway Concrete and Excavation LLC can do foundation and flat work for you. Jake has a mini excavator, a skid steer, and so much more. If you need some concrete work done, call Jake Conway at 247-4174. Jake Conway Concrete and Excavation LLC, a proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Pitch to Haven, and line smash. One hopper right there over at Keeling, and the throw across is in time. Ball was hit hard. And a nice big hop, though, for Keeling. And he made the throw across. And Wethy will stand in. That ball was hit right on the nose. So Colin, probably the hardest hit ball by the Tigers yet today. And Wethy will stand in. He singled in a run. Back in that second inning. Pitch to Eli. Fastball outside. Ball 1. Rogers on the hill, checks, and brings it. There's a foul off to the right side. He's got a 2-run lead now. Had a 2-run lead after 1, but now we're a little bit farther into the game here in the bottom of the 4th inning. 5-3 our score. Wethy waits. Rogers brings it home. There's a line drive foul down the right field line. And that will pull up just shy of the street right there on the edge. 1-2 now to Eli Wethy. Baylor Petty waiting on deck. And a pitch. Curveball, pop fly foul down the right side. That's going to go out of play. Wethy 1-4-2 in the game. He waits. Rogers gets the sign from Hoyt Matthews and brings it. And a foul off to the right side. While you're out there, grab that one. And that one will bounce into the street, and 3 guys will run out into the street without ever looking. One and 2 to count. 1 down. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. And the pitch to Wethy. Here it comes. That's outside with a curve. 2-2. Straight away in the infield, they do play Wethy to right. Now give him left center. That's where he got a hit. And the pitch comes to him. Inside and low, 3-2. Eli's battling here in this fourth inning. He singled and popped out to second. Eli waits. The 3-2 pitch. Here it comes. Line drive in the center. Caught, though, by the center fielder, Nick Archer. That ball carried out to Nick. That ball was hit right on the nose as well. Two hard-hit balls by the Tigers here in this fourth inning. Nothing to show for it. Good jump on the ball by Nick Archer. He came in and caught that about waist high, maybe thigh high. And Petty will stand in. He singled and popped up to short center. And the pitch. Baylor takes it low and outside on a curve. We are in the fourth inning, 5-3. Panthers have the lead. The 1-0 comes home. Baylor takes it low. 2-0. Tigers trying to get back in this one. They trail it 5-3. It's been a seesaw game back and forth. The pitch, Baylor hits one into center field. That one's over the head of the center fielder, Archer. Baylor makes the turn and now will head back to first base as he pulled up as the center fielder, Archer, got to that ball quickly. And Baylor, not the fastest of foot, elected to play it safe and stay at first base. He would have made it to second as the throw in got away from the shortstop, but he had already made his decision. So Baylor, with a hard hit ball, had a lot of spin on it. Brings up Connell, the pitch, and Connell pops one up. That's a major league pop up there, and Means comes in and he watches Drew Vaughn make the catch, the second baseman. So the Tigers do get a hit, but they leave the man stranded. No runs, a hit, no errors, one left. We've now played 4. It's Mountain Grove 5, Salem Tigers 3. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Into the fifth inning, and Corbin Barrett will take over on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Barrett will come in from center, and Crocker will go out to center. And that's what we kind of see right now. No other changes being made for the Salem Tigers. So Crocker had a good game, but unfortunately got a little wild in that fourth inning, and it cost him 2 hit by pitches and 2 walks in that fourth inning. And it came back to haunt him a little bit. He finished with 3 walks in the game. He had 6 strikeouts, including a big strikeout with Gatlin Keeling up with the bases loaded. But a few too many pitches for Cody Crocker, and he's now in center field as Barrett will take over. So 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs for the Mern, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts for the Tiger right-hander. And so we go to the top of that 5th inning with a new pitcher on the hill for the Salem Tigers. Salem Tigers down 5-3. It'll be Matthews, Means, and Allen here to face the lefty Barrett. Matthews lined into a double play, single. Tigers trail it by 2, 5-3. So the Tigers who hit the ball hard their last time at bat. Haven and Wethy both crushed the ball, as did Petty. But only could get a base hit and could not score. Here's a first pitch fouled straight back by Barrett. Hoyt Matthews Right-handed batter standing in. He waits as Barrett brings it home. Fastball outside, just missed. He gets back in. Tiger lefty working from the middle of the rubber. Brings it home. As one's a little bit high. 2-1. Barrett 5'7". He's just, not gonna scare him away. It's on 5'6" actually. He's a junior, but he'll battle. The pitch. There's a foul. 2-2. Bats left, throws left. Been patrolling the outfield here prior to coming in to pitch. And a 2-2 to Hoyt Matthews. Line drive in right center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Crocker will get it back in. As Hoyt Matthews just poked that ball in the right center field. And a leadoff single. And Hunter Means will stand in. Pitch on the outside edge, and Matthews didn't do anything fancy. Yeah, I was going to say. Pelagi. Dominic Pelagi. Yeah, running for Matthews. Barrett brings it home to the lefty and curve outside. So Matthews a 2 for 3 today, and he lined into a double play his other time. Means flew out to center his first time and then was hit by a pitch, stole a base, and scored. And that one's high and tight. 2-0. 5-3 Panthers. Tigers need to hold them right there. Barrett checks the runner at first, Pelagi, and brings it. Fastball on the outside for a strike. Ball cut across the plate on a crossfire. 2-1 to count. Means waits. Give him left center field a pitch. Fouled it back. It looked like he was trying to poke the ball that way. Panthers with a 5-3 lead here as we go to the fifth inning. 2-2 to count. From the stretch, Barrett brings it. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a high fastball. Means down on strikes. Barrett's first strikeout. And Carson Allen will stand in. Allen waits from the right side. He's the DH today, and he's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out to left. Pelagi with a short lead, not going. The pitch gets down off the Sanders. No need to throw it. Ball way outside, and Sanders couldn't control it. Bounced away, and Pelagi took off for second base. 1-0 to count. A pitch coming to Allen. Here it is. Fastball inside. Ball 2. Tall right-handed batter waits with a runner at second base. One down. 5-3 Panthers. The check. The pitch. Ground ball right at Petty. Steps on the bag. Now throws the third late, and he's in there safely. Pelagi slid, looked right into the tag, and the umpire called him safe. So 3 unassisted, and then Pelagi running the third late makes it in there. I don't know how. And Jace Dowden will stand in. The throw by Petty was right on the money for the tag, and it looked like it was made, but umpire said safe. Jace Dowden stands in and takes it low, ball one. We're in the 5th inning. Man at third base. 2 down. Leadoff single, wild pitch, ground out. As the pitch comes home, that's in for a strike on the outside corner. Top of the order waits after Dowden. Corbin Barrett looks in for the sign, gets it from Hayden Sanders. The 1-1 pitch, high and outside, 2-1. Corbin stands out on the hill and looks in. Now looks out to the scoreboard, sees the count, looks in. Palangi with a super short lead at third. The pitch comes home and a swing and a miss. Threw that one by Dowden, and it's 2-2. Corbin Barrett trying to get out his 5th inning unscathed. He looks at third base. He looks again at third base. He comes to the stretch. The 2-2 comes home. Swing and a miss. He struck Dowden out. Down and in, a strikeout, his 2nd of the inning, and the Mountain Grove Panthers go down without a run. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 1 man left. We've now played 4.5. To the bottom of the 5th we go, with the Mountain Grove Panthers leading the Salem Tigers by a score of 5-3. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Don't forget K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts Store Center, South Main Street. They still have curbside service. If you need curbside service, they've got it. And they have competitive big box pricing, parts availability, nationwide warranty. You don't want to miss out. Your Parts City Auto Parts Store in Salem is K&H Auto Supply. Get in touch with them. The number is 729-6667, 700 South Main, family owned since 1981. Cody Crocker will stand in, and Cody is 0 for 1. He has a sacrifice in this game. He faces Brandon Rogers. The pitch, a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Super shallow in right field is Means for Crocker. Pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. Trying to go down after that one. It's 0-2. Sun playing a little bit of havoc on the left side of the infield and in the left fielder's eyes. As the 0-2 comes home, and there's a ground ball off the leg of Rogers, and Crocker will reach on the base hit. Ball hit him right above the knee, and it looks like he's okay. The umpire asks if he's all right, so Crocker leads it off with a base hit, and here's DuBois. DuBois has an RBI and a ground out in this game. He's also grounded out to second base. Big hole on the right side where they're holding Crocker on. Very shallow in the outfield for DuBois. The throw over, and Crocker is back. Corbin Barrett on deck. We're in the 5th inning. Salem down by 2. Leadoff single by Crocker. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Oh, foul tip. Foul tip. Looked like he didn't touch anything. Ball went back to the screen, but they did say it was a foul tip. Well, that ball tailed down and in. I think it just looked like DuBois just missed it on the pitch, but it looked like Matthews missed the ball. That's not how the umpire called it. 0-1. Throw to first base again, and Crocker's back. Well, Rogers has continued to worry about runners. and throws over, not this time, but has many times, and a grounder foul by Du Bois. 0-2. Rogers has worked from the stretch the entire game. He waits. The 0-2 comes home. Chopper towards short. Not hardly hit. Bobbled and an error. Stenzel bobbled the ball trying to make the play the second too quickly. And now the Tigers have the first two on. So an error on Stenzel. E6. And Crocker safe at second base for Corbin Barrett. So will Coach Carr have him bunting to get the guys over? Barrett has walked and reached on an error. Boy, if he has power, now's the time to really pop one. And a pitch right down the middle for a strike. As shallow as Means is in right field, and they give him all of left center. If he just can get a little pop on one, he's going to run for a while. The 0-1 comes home. There's a little fly in the left center field. That might be trouble, and that is over the head of the center fielder, Archer. One run is going to score. And Barrett will pull up at second base with a double. As Crocker comes in to score. And a double by Corbin Barrett, and it's 5-4. That ball was hit just hard enough to get over the head of Archer. Crocker came in to score. Du Bois pulls up at third base, and it's a 5-4 ball game, and nobody out for Josh Arts. Arts waits. He's hit into a double play and walked. The pitch comes home. Swing and a miss. And now time is called, and Coach Vaughn will come out. It looked like a check swing by Arts, and then all of a sudden he came running out of the dugout. You know, Town and Country Bank's a locally owned community bank dedicated to providing personal and business financial solutions. They believe that offering smart, friendly solutions will build lasting relationships, which is why community banking is so important to our area. Serving Salem with two locations, 1009 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard and 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Town and Country Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Well, 5-4 our score. 0-1 to count to Arts. Inside and low, nice play by Matthews. Keeping you honest, aren't they? 5-4. Tigers with nobody out. Runners at second and third. 1-1 to Arts. Inside and low, ball two. Hayden Sanders is on deck. Or could be a pinch hitter. We've seen Drew Christensen bat for him at times. 2-1 to count. Arts waits. Up and in, ball three. Du Bois at third base. He's the tying run. Barrett at second. He's the lead run. Tigers have not led in this game. They trail it by one, and the pitch comes home way outside. And the bases are loaded for Sanders, or will it be a pinch hitter? Nope, it's going to be Hayden. Hayden's going to come in with the bases loaded. 5-4 ball game, and nobody out. Hayden is grounded back to the mound and walked. Pitch coming to Sanders, almost hit him up and in. Ball one. And that's it. Coach Vaughn has seen enough, and he's going to replace Rogers, who has gone 4 innings. And we are going to see a pitching change, and it looks as if Rainey is going to come in to pitch. We're just guessing at this stage. So on the fastball that came up and in on Sanders, Rainey looks like he is going to go to the hill here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And he will take over on the mound, and I'm assuming that Rogers will go to first base. So Rogers goes 4 innings, and he has given up a total of 7 hits. He's responsible for all 3 on base. He has hit 1 man in the game. He has struck out a total in the game of, I think, just 1, but I can't even find that one. So, no strikeouts for Rogers in the game, and he has a total in the game of 1, 2, 3, 4 walks. 4 walks and a hit batsman, and no strikeouts. And so Rainey will come in. Rogers over to first base, as we thought. And so we'll have to see what happens. 4 runs already in. He's responsible for the other 3 at the plate. Actually, he's responsible for the batter now as well. So we'll see what happens there. So we'll see what happens here. So change of pitchers here with a 1-0 count. Sanders will stand in. So here in the bottom of the 5th, Rainey takes over. Rogers at first. The pitch comes home. Low, ball 2. Two and 0. Tying run, Du Bois at third base. Barrett at second. Arts at first. The pitch comes home. High and tight. Ball gets away, but Du Bois way too far away. Wasn't even ready to come home. But that's okay. It's 3-0 with nobody out. And Rainey has thrown 2 wild ones. 3-0 to count. Pitch coming home. Here it is. Right down the middle for a strike. That ball was guided over. Hayden was taking all the way. He quickly works again, comes home with it, and a hollow pop fly to short right field. Here comes Means. Means comes on and makes the catch. The throw home is right there, and so Sanders can't get the job done. He flies out to short right. So Means was playing very shallow on Sanders. Makes the catch, and now Colin Haven is up. He smoked one to third his last time. He has a single and a walk in this game. 5-4 Mountain Grove. Bases loaded, now 1 out. The pitch comes home. Low and outside, ball 1 from Rainey. Rogers still responsible for the 3 men on base, but no longer the batter as he made an out. The pitch, that's inside corner for a strike. Outfield fairly shallow. Archer is in center and Means really shallow and right. The 1-1 count. 1 down, the pitch. Inside corner for a strike, and it's quickly 1-2. The Tigers not swinging at those pitches. Now Haven's going to have to protect the plate. On deck is Wethy. The pitch. Copper toward first, foul. 1-2 the count to Colin Haven. Eli Wethy on deck. Tigers have bases loaded with a tying run at third. Nobody out. You don't want to pass up this opportunity to at least tie it. Haven waits. Here comes the pitch. Way high, ball 2. Colin gets back in. Rainey looks in for the sign from Matthews. Gets it. Brings it. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. First strikeout for Rainey. And now Wethy will stand in with the bases loaded, now 2 down. Well, Du Bois still at third base. He's still a tying run. Barrett at second. He had doubled to bring Salem within one. Arts at first base. The pitch to Wethy. Strike on the end. Ooh, they didn't call it a strike. Boy, that pitch was right on the inside edge, but Wethy got the call. Ball one. Rainey brings the next one in. That's in the dirt. Gets away from the catcher. But Matthews can't advance. Matthews got back there quick enough that Du Bois could not advance. And it's 2-0. Rainey has to go back with a 2-0 count to Wethy. Pitch comes home to Wethy, and that fastball's right down the middle for a strike. Eli has an RBI single in this game. Another base hit would give Salem the lead, possibly. The pitch. Low, 3-1. Wethy with a cripple count right now. 3-1 count. No place to put him. As Rainey brings it home. That's high, ball four. This game is tied. Wethy drew the walk on a high fastball. His second RBI as Du Bois comes home. It's 5-5. Barrett down to third base. Arch down to second, and standing in is Petty. Petty singled out to deep right center his last time, singled in the hole between short and third his first time up, and popped out to second. The bases are loaded. For Baylor, Petty, curveball, little bit high, ball one. Rainey trying to get out of this mess. It's a 5-5 ball game. From the stretch, he looks in. He brings it to Petty. Swinging a foul. Connell's on deck. Tigers have sent 7 or 8 men to the plate now with Petty at the plate. Barrett at third. Arts at second. Wethy at first. 1-1 to count. The pitch coming to Baylor. Petty. Here it is. Fastball high. 2-1. It's got to be high to Petty. Rainey looks in. The sign, the pitch. Foul down the right side. 2-2 the count. We're in the 5th inning. This game is 5-5. No place to put Petty. A 2-2 count. Needs to guard the plate. The pitch. Curve way outside high, and it's 3-2. And the Tigers will be running on this pitch. If Petty can gap one, he might score 3. 3-2. Rainey brings it home. Strike 3 call. Petty caught looking with the bases loaded and 2 down. And Baylor Petty goes down on strike. Second strikeout for Rainey, and the Tigers leave 3, and they have left in this game 10 men on in the contest. But the Tigers do score twice. They do so on a total of 2 hits. There was a huge error in the inning, and there was 3 men left. We go to the 6th inning. This game is all knotted 5-5. We'll be back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Welcome back. It is the 6th inning of a 5-5 ball game. It's the top of the order for the Mountain Grove Panthers. Bryce Stenzel, then Drew Vaughn, and then Brendan Rogers. Stenzel's 2 for 3 today. He scored a couple of runs. and he'll try and get something started here. He led the game off with a double and also singled in a run back in the fourth inning and scored twice. So the top of this order, the first 6 guys in the order for Mountain Grove have all their hits. Stenzel with a couple of those. And the pitch from Barrett comes home to the right-handed batter, and a line drive into left field. That's a base hit down the line. And getting over is Du Bois. He gets it in quickly to hold him to a single. Good job by Caden to get over there. And a leadoff single by Stenzel.
Second baseman, Drew Vaughn.
So Drew Vaughn, who is singled and had been hit by a pitch, he'll stand in. 3 for 4 for Stenzel in this game. Vaughn struck out, got hit by a pitch, and is singled. Corbin Barrett checks the runner at first base. He looks in, gets the sign from Sanders. And he throws over to first, and he throws it away. Throws it way past Petty, and Stenzel's probably going to end up at third base. And the throw over there is way offline, and Petty threw it way up the left field side, and an error will put the lead run at third base. Well, Baylor Petty couldn't reach that one. That throw by Barrett was way beyond his off his right shoulder, and there's no way he could have gotten it. So the E1, big error by the Tigers. They've already made an error to cost them earlier. Now Vaughn could give Mountain Grove the lead. The pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Runner at third base, nobody out. Salem almost, again, at the bases loaded, nobody out, and only got 1 run. And that was on a bases loaded walk after 2 were out. The pitch outside, 1-1. Tigers in. Connell about halfway. It's short. 1-1 count. Stenzel's got really good speed. The pitch is high. It's 2-1. Rogers is on deck, and then Jackson Rainey. So Barrett's going to have to do some pitching here. They leave left center field open for Drew Vaughn. As the pitch comes in, just low and outside, 3-1. So a base hit and a 2-base throwing error by the pitcher Barrett. The pitch, fly ball down the left field line and foul out of play. 3-2 to count. We could sure use a strikeout here. I was trying to say. 3-2 to count. Vaughn waits. The stretch. Short lead by Stenzel. The pitch comes home, and it's in the dirt, ball 4. First 2 have reached. And now Rogers will stand in. 5-5 our score. 2 runs for Mountain Grove in the first, 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth. Salem with 1 run in the first, second, and third, and 2 in the fifth. 5-5 our score. The Panthers threatening again here in the sixth. Nobody out. Runners at first and third. And Rogers at the plate. He has walked, singled, struck out. Barrett looks at the runner at first. Brings it. Foul tip caught by Sanders, and it's 0-1. Good fastball by Barrett. Rogers missed it. Corbin looks in. He needs something big here to happen. Steps off the rubber. Needs a line drive at somebody, turn double play. Something of that effect. 0-1 account to Rogers, who calls time. We are in the 6th inning, top of the 6th. 5-5 our score as Barrett looks, checks, brings it home. Runner going, a high fly ball to right center field. That's trouble. Crocker's back, and he makes the catch. And he goes back toward first base to try and get the man as the runner scores. to make it 6-5. A sacrifice fly by Rogers. Good jump by Crocker to get there. And Rogers flies out to center but gets the RBI. That is the lead RBI right now as Vaughn was running. Barrett, that air came back to hurt him a little bit there. That pitch down and low, knocked down by Sanders to Rainey. Rainey has singled, reached on air, and walked. So Rogers with the RBI there. And a throw over and back in time easy. Corbin Barrett checks the runner. Brings it home. Swing and a miss. Nice tailing fastball. Working from the stretch. He checks the runner at first base. The 1-1 pitch comes home. And a line drive foul way down the left field line. Way foul. And it's 1-2. One and two to count. We are in the sixth inning. A run is in. 6-5 Mountain Grove. Jackson Rainey at the plate. He's now the pitcher for Mountain Grove. As the pitch comes home, ball outside and no chance to throw out the runner. Drew Vaughn. He steals that base. 2-2 to count. Runner again in scoring position. One out. And the pitch from Barrett. Foul straight back. Rainey singled to center back in the first inning, drove in a run, reached on an error, and has walked. He waits. The 2-2 comes home. Here it is. Curveball. Ooh. Good pitch. Didn't get the call. The ball looked like it came over the front edge of the plate, and he did not get that call. 3-2. A pitch from Barrett. Swing and a high fly ball to shallow center field. Crocker coming in and makes the catch. Rainey got that one off the end of the bat and popped it up. 2 down. And standing in is Keeling. Gatlin is singled, walked, and struck out. Drew Vaughn at second base. 6-5 Mountain Grove with Gatlin Keeling at the plate. Barrett looks in. The pitch in the dirt, gets away from Sanders, gets it, tries to throw to third base, and over there is Vaughn. He went down there on that ball in the dirt. Sanders had to go around the batter to get the ball and then throw, and that allowed Vaughn to get down to third base. He's there with 2 out. 1-0 to count. The pitch coming to Keeling. Here it is. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Corbin Barrett looks for the sign from Sanders. He gets it, checks third base. The 1-1. Fastball high. Keeling gets back in. Not a real big guy, but he does seem to make good contact. The 2-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Good pitch on the inside edge. 2-2 to count. Another one just like that would be great. Keep that runner stranded at third. 6-5 Mountain Grove on the RBI sacrifice fly by Rogers. And the 2-2 pitch from Barrett. Here it comes. High, 3-2. Runner at third base. That's Drew Vaughn. On deck, it's Hoyt Matthews, who's had a good day today. Barrett wants to get out this man. The pitch and a high pop fly over by the dugout and out of play. 3-2 still.
Just a freshman playing third base today. Usually DHs. We got another freshman DH today, and the likes of Carson Allen.
Still 3-2 on Keeling. Here's the pitch. And a high fly ball down the left field line. Well hit. Du Bois is over there, and he tried, but he couldn't get to that one. We do not have a good angle on that. We know he gave it a shot, but he couldn't get there. And it's still 3-2. That ball hit high in the air down the left field line toward the fence out that way. Caden Du Bois tried to chase it down, but couldn't get there. 3-2. Barrett brings it home. Strike three call. He got him, and he knew it. Keeling knew it. He was called out. And the strikeout for Barrett, his third, that came at a very opportune time. One run on one hit. One huge error, and one man left. We have now played 5.5. We go to the bottom of the sixth inning with the score. Mountain Grove 6, Salem 5. Will come back in 1 minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. To the bottom of the sixth inning we go. Don't forget Cardinal Baseball coming up after this one. We'll join that game in progress right here on KSMO Radio. And so we hope you're enjoying this one. This has been a dandy ball game. We've seen a lot of different things in this one. You've seen hit by pitches, walks, sacrifice flies, you name it. A little bit of everything. A lot of, and some errors on there too. Let's see if the only thing we haven't seen is a home run. Well, that's, we don't know if we'll get one or not, but Garrett Connell will stand in. Tigers down by 1. Pitch from Rainey. Fastball outside, ball 1. Connell, Crocker, and Du Bois. Pitch comes home. Low, 2-0. We are in the sixth inning of this game. Been a long game here today, and that one's low. It's 3-0 to Connell. Garrett back in. He waits for Rainey. And the pitch. That's in for a strike. Garrett gets back in. Right-handed batter waits for Rainey. Here it comes. That's high, ball 4, and a leadoff walk. That's the tying run, and Crocker will stand in. Crocker's had a base hit in this game, a sacrifice, and grounded out. So let's see what Cody can do here. He may be punting anyway. Throw to first base, and back is Connell. Rogers really didn't put much of a tag on him. Keeling is deep at third, deep enough, and a bunt down that way with Crocker's speed may cause some havoc. Throw over, and back in time is Connell. As Rainey continues to throw over that way. I'll tell you this about Mountain Grove, they continue to throw over all the time. But it hasn't stopped Salem from running. Nobody out. The pitch comes home. That's right down the middle for a strike. Matthews came up ready to fire that ball, and Connell wasn't running. Cody probably could have swung and hit the catcher. That would have been interference. Throw over and back in time easy as Connell. Looked like Matthews jumped up a little bit too soon. And as a hitter, you just reach back and you slap the glove and you get catcher's interference. It's an 0-1 count. Pitch comes home. Low, outside. Just not by much, 1-1.
Take a deep breath, not worry about that runner on first, and come get him.
Crocker waits. Started this game pitching, now in center field. A pitch, that's low, 2-1.
Count moves 2 balls, 1 strike.
We have to be hitting the lights pretty soon. And now the catcher wants to go talk to the hurler. We hope you're enjoying the game here on KSMO and on KSMOradio.com, Twitch TV. 6-5 our score. Rogers going to go over and talk to the catcher. Probably have a little play on it on trying to pick off Connell with, but Garrett, after a leadoff walk, is at first base. 2-1 to count. Rainey looks in. Garrett with a short lead, not going, and a foul off to the right side. Like Cody's trying to take that ball to right field. 2-2 the count now. Nobody out. Crocker singled his last time up. Right off the leg of Rogers. Throw to first base and back is Connell. Rainey with a lot of throws over. Garrett, a little bit bigger lead now. He might be running. He is going. The pitch is high on the curveball. Throw down to second base is not in time. So a stolen base by Connell. He picked a great pitch to go on a slow curve on the high side. And he's at second base. And a 3-2 count to Cody Crocker. Rainey ready. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Crocker down on strikes. And that's his third strikeout. Du Bois waits. And they throw back to second base, and Connell back. Ball dropped there by Vaughn as he had to try and dive over the Tiger shortstop. Rainey looks in. Tying run at second base. Du Bois waits the pitch. Swing and a miss on one down and in. Caden has reached on an error and an RBI ground out. And he ground out to second. He is 0 for 3 in the game with an RBI. The pitch outside. 1-1. Connell at second base. He's the tying run. 6-5 Mountain Grove. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. Pitch coming to Du Bois. Here it is. Outside again. Ball 2. Barrett is on deck. Caden waits. Rainey checks the runner. Brings it home. Smash to the second baseman right at Vaughn. He throws to first in time, and Connell goes over to third base. Ball's hit hard by Du Bois, but right at Vaughn at second base. So now Corbin Barrett stands in. And Corbin, who has a double, reached on a walk and got on by an error. He's 1 for 2. Has an RBI in the game. Connell at third base. Tigers lost Barrett at home plate on a ball earlier in the game. The pitch. Down and in, ball 1. on a double play on a ground ball by Josh Arts that Barrett was doubled up on at home plate. The 1-0 pitch comes home. Fastball high, 2-0. Josh Arts is on deck. Pitch to Barrett. That's a strike on the outside corner. Sun has emerged again, though it's fallen farther down. 2-1 to count, 2 down. Pitch to Barrett. Ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit, and this game is tied. Barrett singles up the middle to drive in a tying run. It's 6-6. Connell comes in to score. And Josh Arts will bat with the lead run, a possible winning run at first base. Salem has not ever led in this game. Would not surprise me to see Barrett running here. 2 outs. Barrett not running, and Arts takes a strike on the outside corner. Very shallow in center and in right for Josh Arts. Running is Barrett. Ball in the dirt, gets away, and he's at second base. Makes a big turn. He's in scoring position, a 1-1 count to Arts. Can the Tigers come through with a big 2-out hit right here? Senior Josh Arts would love to do so. From the stretch, the pitch coming home. Swing and a foul back. Had a good cut at that one up. Christensen is on deck if Arts can keep it going. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning. 6-6 our score. And the 1-2 coming home. Off-speed curve is way too high. Josh Arts gets back in. Left-handed batter. Got some pop. And the pitch coming home. Line drive at third base. And it's caught there by the third baseman, Keeling. I don't know if you ever saw it. Arts tried to go to left and lined out to the third baseman. That was a good piece of hitting, but unfortunately for the Tigers, it didn't work out. Keeling was there. He was shielding his eyes all the way, but that ball ended up in his glove. And 1 run on a total of 1 hit. There was no errors, and there was 1 man left. We've now played 6. Our score, Mountain Grove 6, Salem 6. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 6-6. And the Tigers, Corbin Barrett on the hill, will try and shut down the Mountain Grove Panthers. Hoyt Matthews, Hunter Means, and Carson Allen. Good job by Josh Arts to try and go the other way with a pitch. He hit the line drive. It was a soft one, but unfortunately right at Gatlin Keeling. Had that ball been a foot either other way, he would never have saw it. Ball actually just fell into his glove. And so Matthews will stand in. He has singled twice and lined into a double play. So Barrett will try and get out this leadoff man. The first pitch comes in, a high pop-up, short center field. Connell backs out. Connell backs out and makes the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a big out. Barrett got him out in front and made him pop up. And now Hunter Means stands in. This kid's got some pop too. He flew out to center, just got underneath one, and was hit by a pitch and scored. And he struck out. And Barrett struck him out the last time he faced him. The pitch comes home from Barrett. A nice curveball, but a little bit too high, ball 1. Hunter Means 0 for 3 today, or 0 for 2 today, I should say. 6-6 our score. We're in the 7th inning. The pitch. There's a ground ball towards Petty. He has it. Steps on the bag. 2 down. 3 unassisted. That ball took a big hop, had a lot of spin on it, and Baylor had to come in and short hop it. And Carson Allen will stand in. We are in the 7th inning, 2 down. Allen, the DH, has popped out, grounded out, and struck out. Barrett brings it home, and a high pop foul back and out of play on a fastball. Crocker gave up 5 runs, 4 of them earned in 4 innings on 7 hits. Barrett so far has given up just the 1 run. From the stretch, he brings it home. Curveball, ooh, a dandy pitch, did not get the call. Oh, man, it did not come around the plate. That's what the umpire's trying to say. Sorry, dude, that's that one. That one's not going to fly. But he missed the call. 1-1 to count. And the 1-1 coming home. That's right down the middle, and he's going to call it low. Barrett not very happy out there, and I don't blame him. There's a couple of good pitches right there, and he has not gotten the calls. It's 2-1. Allen waits. The right-handed batter versus the left-handed pitcher. Barrett brings it way high, and he pops it up. That's going to probably go out of play, and it just gets over the fence. Out of play, and it's 2-2. Two to count, 2 down, top of the 7th inning, 6-6 ball game. Allen waits, a pitch from Corbin Barrett. Here it comes. It's low in the dirt. Full count. Tigers have come back 5 times in this game. And it's tied 6-6. We're in the 7th inning. The pitch to Allen from Barrett. It's a 3-2 count. Here it comes home. And a line drive into right field down the line. That's going to be a base hit. Haven is over to get it and throws it back in. And a 2-out single by Allen. And Jace Dowden will stand in. A 2-out single. But I really feel for Corbin. He had a couple of strikes in there that weren't called strikes. That's tough, especially in a game like this when you're throwing a good pitch and you don't get the call. Let's see if he can get out of this mess. Jace down here with a 2-out single by Allen. He'll stand in from the right side. First hit by the bottom of the order all day. Dowden is struck out 3 times in this game. And he swings and misses at that one. 6-6 the score. We are in the top of the 7th inning. Corbin Barrett from the stretch checks the runner, not going. Pitch outside, ball 1. 1-1. Allen at first base, held on there by Baylor Petty. From the stretch, Barrett looks, checks, brings it home. That's outside, 2-1. 10 hits in this game for Mountain Grove. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch there. 2-2. Allen still at first base. Has had a fairly safe lead. Barrett looks at him. Brings it home. And a foul back on a straight fastball. 2-2. Barrett could use the strikeout. Looks, checks that runner. Not going to pitch, and a foul down the right field line and out of play. 6-6 our score. This is the top of the 7th inning. Man at first base, 2 down. Jace Dowden. Salem comes in with a 3-0 SCA record. Mountain Grove with a 3-1 record, I believe. 2-2 the count. The pitch comes home, and a foul off to the right side again. Good battle here between these two. Looking for a ball. Nobody has a baseball. Throw one in from the Tiger dugout. It's been a long, tight game. 6-6 our score. Runner at first, that's Carson Allen. At the plate, Jace Dowden. The 2-2 pitch comes home, curveball high, and it's 3-2. I don't think Corbin wants to get to the top of the order. They want to get this guy out right here. The 3-2 pitch comes home. It's low, ball 4, and he walks him, and that will put Bryce Stenzel at the plate. He is 3 for 4 today. He scored 3 times. This is probably not the guy Corbin Barrett wants to see. And the only time he made an out was on a great play by Connells. He burned one across, and it was at the blink of an eyelash. So Stenzel at the plate. 6-6 our score, and now the Tiger infield and catcher want to go talk to Corbin Barrett. Corbin with runners at first and second now. The only run he gave up was due to his own throwing error at first base on the attempted pickoff. That was back in the 6th inning. He came on in the 5th and got out of the inning without a run. Here we are in the 7th. And a pinch runner, and that's going to be Gabe Linton. Linton's going to run for Carson Allen. So with 2 down, Stenzel stands in. Barrett trying to get out of this 7th inning. Corbin looks at the runners. Linton at second. Dowden at first. The pitch comes home. Pop-up foul and out of play. Getting dark here at the old ball yard. 0-1 to count to Stenzel. Barrett checks, looks, brings it, curveball, and that's a little bit high. And it's 1-1. Corbin's not been able to keep that curveball down. He checks Linton at second. Now at first, a pitch. Foul back to the screen. And it's 1-2. Well, if you got a changeup, right now is the time to throw it because Stenzel will be about 4 miles out in front. But I don't think he has one. Bryce Stenzel at the plate. Corbin Barrett on the hill. The sign from Sanders. The 1-2 pitch here in the 7th inning coming home. Curveball, he's out of there. Called out on strikes on a slow curve by Stenzel. That's just as good as a changeup. We'll take the strikeout. That is strikeout number 4, and we go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Well, can the Tigers pull this one out? We'll just have to wait and see. We'll come back in a minute to find out. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. It's 6-6 after 6.5 innings. Back in a minute. We go to the bottom of the seventh inning. 6-6 our score. Drew Christensen to lead it off for the Salem Tigers. The pitch and a swing and a miss. Foul tipped, actually, and caught there by the catcher. Christensen leading it off here, batting for Hayden Sanders, trying to get something started. Then the top of the order. All against Jackson Rainey. The pitch and a check swing, but a strike on the inside corner, and it's 0-2. Christensen's going to have to come through here. Wait, doesn't have to. Let's hope he does. He wants to. The pitch comes home and strike three call. He took it right down the middle on a fastball. I don't think he's expecting that pitch at all, and he just stood there and took it. That was right down the middle. So Haven will stand in. Collin has hit the ball hard twice. Got a base hit and hit one right at third. 0 for 1. 0 for 1. 0 for 3 in the game. I'm going to try that again. 1 for 3 in the game, and he walked and scored. There we go. 1-0 to count to Collin. The pitch. That's a fastball high. It's 2-0. Wethy on deck. Haven trying to get something started here in the bottom of the seventh inning. The pitch comes home. Line drive caught by the shortstop, Stenzel. And he robs Colin Haven. Ball was tailing away in a diving effort by Stenzel. That would have been a nice hit for Haven, and it would have been a good chance of the Tigers. Now Wethy will have to start something with 2 out. Ball was hit hard. Close enough to Stenzel where he could get to it. The pitch to Wethy. Down and in, ball 1. Oh, we called it a strike? Are you kidding me? 0-1 to count. The pitch. Fastball high. Ball was down and in, tailed down and in. Wasn't close to the strike zone. Got a strike out of that one. 1-1 to count. Pitch to Wethy comes home. That's right down the middle, and that's a strike. 1-2. 2 down for the Tigers in the bottom of the seventh. Wethy with 2 down to pitch. Foul down the first base side unless it spins fair. It did not. Ball had a lot of spin, but it didn't have enough to spin fair. 1-2 to count. Sun now back out, bothering the fielders on the left side, especially third base and left field. Pitch to Wethy, high with the curveball, 2-2. Petty would be on deck. Lots of runners left in this game. The pitch and a swing and a miss. And Wethy goes down on strikes. An easy inning for Rainey, as that is his 5th strikeout. And the Tigers go down in order. We go to the 8th inning. It'll be Vaughn, Rogers, and Rainey for the Mountain Grove Panthers. We're tied 6-6. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. Six our score, and Barrett back out there again. He'll face Drew Vaughn, Brendan Rogers, and Jackson Rainey. Well, the Tigers went down without hardly a whimper in that 7th inning. Colin Haven hit the heck out of the ball with a diving effort by Bryce Stenzel. But the Tigers really had 2 strikeouts in that inning and didn't show much to try and get that bottom of the 7th win. So we go to the 8th, and now the Tigers will face the top of the order for Mountain Grove. It will be Vaughn, Rogers, and Rainey. Vaughn has been hit by a pitch, walked, and got a base hit and struck out. The pitch comes home, and a pop foul backing out of play on a fastball. Barrett working in his 4th inning now. He's pitched 3 full. Now in the fourth, the pitch, fastball, which was just called a strike to our guy. It's called a ball here. 1-1. Next one by Barrett comes home. Up and in, ball 2. 2-1. We are in the 8th inning. Next one by Corbin Barrett comes home. That's a ball low. 3-1, and Corbin's not getting any calls here. 3-1 to count to Vaughn. Last thing you want to do is walk the leadoff hitter. The next one comes home. Here it is. That's way outside, ball 4. And a leadoff walk. And Rogers will stand in. Now, that is not what Corbin Barrett wanted to do, but he did not get a couple of calls either by the umpire. So, has not been a balanced game for calls. Most of the game's been pretty good, but some of the questionable calls just have not really gone the Salem Tigers' way. Rogers waits. Nobody out. Man at first base. The pitch comes home. And low and outside. Sanders held it there for the umpire to look at, and he still wouldn't give it to him. Rogers had a sacrifice fly that gave Mountain Grove the lead in the 6th inning. Swings and fouls that one. He also singled in the game and walked. 1-1 to count, nobody down. We're in the top of the 8th inning, 6-6. From the stretch, Barrett throws over to first, and back easily is Vaughn. Rogers back in, waits, right-handed batter. Barrett, the left-handed pitcher. Brings it home. Fly ball down the right field line. That's trouble. Haven on the run, and he makes the catch. Gets it back in. Nice catch by Haven, about a foot fair. And that's 1 out. Wow, heck of a play by Colin Haven right down the line. And that ball was hit. I thought that's going to get down, but he got a great jump on it, and he made a nice rolling catch. 1 out. And Jackson Rainey will stand in. Rainey has a base hit, an RBI, reached on an error, walked and flew out to center. And pitch comes home, outside. Rainey gets back in. Now pitching for Mountain Grove as well. The 1-0 comes home, runner going, and pitch is fouled straight back. Vaughn had that base stolen. He had a great jump, and ball was up. Fouled away by Rainey, and he'll have to retrace his steps back to first base. Jackson Rainey at the plate. The pitch, a little bit high, 2-1. Rainey waits, the right-handed batter. Up in the front part of that box. Pops this one foul and out of play. You can get him to hit it on the ground at a Tiger player. They may be able to turn 2 here. 2-2 to count, 1 down. Runner at first, that's Vaughn. Barrett looks at him. Brings it inside and low. 3-2. He's walked the leadoff man here. Great catch by Colin Haven down the right field line. And Rainey will wait. Pitch from Barrett. Low and outside. And now it's first and second on 1 out. And Keeling
Needs to get something going.
will stand in.
Scoring position, and Vaughn can flat fly. Just get it out there, Gatlin.
Pinch runner comes in. I believe that's Wes Drews.
Gatlin Keeling.
Gatlin Keeling.
So I believe that's Drews down at first,
Had a big hit.
running.
Struck out a couple times. Baird.
Barrett looks, checks, brings it home. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Gatlin Keeling has struck out twice, got a base hit and walked. Barrett looks, checks, brings it home, and a pop-up. Is it going to go out of play? And it does go out of play. 3 guys over there trying to catch that pop-up, but it went out of play. And it's 1-2 to count. One out. Pitch from Barrett coming home. And a high fly ball deep down the left field line. And that ball is fair. It's over the head of Du Bois. 1 run is in. Here comes another man. He's going to pull up at third base. And the Mountain Grove takes a 7-6 lead on the double by Keeling. That ball was up, and he just trounced it. Vaughn easily scored. And Rainey, Wes Drews, it pulled up at third base. So Keeling with an RBI to give Mountain Grove a 7-6 lead, and still only 1 out for Hoyt Matthews, who's been hitting the daylights out of the ball. That ball was up in his eyes, and Du Bois couldn't see it in the sun at first, and then found the ball was too late. So Matthews waiting. Infield in, the pitch. High fly ball, deep left center field, and Crocker will make the catch. A run's going to score, and another runner will tag up and go on to third base. Sac fly by Matthews. He got that one way out there as well. And Keeling with a big RBI double, and now a sac fly to center by Matthews. That ball's out in the left center field. Crocker made a good play to get out there. But now it's 8-6, and Hunter Means will stand in. Those walks, both of the walks have come in to score. The pitch coming home, swing and a miss by Means. Barrett had pitched so well, but he's running out of gas, and you can see it. Ball's getting up, and Mountain Grove is really getting on top of that ball. The pitch, curveball, that's in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Tigers will have Petty, Connell, and Crocker in the 8th inning. They trail it now by 2. Barrett looks at third, now brings it. And a swing and a miss, a 1 up and in. Means down on strikes for Barrett at strikeout number 5. Unfortunately, Mountain Grove scores 2 times. They do so on 1 hit. There was 2 walks, and there was 1 man left. We have now played 7.5. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning with Mountain Grove leading this one 8-6. We'll come back in a minute. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Media. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers need 2 to tie, 3 to win. They will have Baylor Petty, Garrett Connell, and Cody Crocker. Caden Du Bois, Corbin Barrett. All of them probably need to get up and get a hit and a run. It can be done. Tigers gave up 2 in the 8th inning, a walk to Vaughn, a fly out, and a great catch by Haven. That's kind of overlooked right now. And then a walk to Rainey. A double by Keeling drove in a run, and a sacrifice fly by Matthews. First pitch to Baylor Petty is fouled. Well, Rainey's got to be running out of gas, too. So these guys who've been in relief, both have pitched down for 4 innings. 8-6, Mountain Grove. We're in the bottom of the 8th, and there's a ground ball base hit. Petty's going to have to hustle. They're going to try and throw him out, and the outfielder dropped the ball. Had he not dropped the ball, Baylor would have been a dead duck. Coming in was Means, but he kicked it, and then when he got the ball back, Baylor was already at first base. So it's just a base hit, but he was playing so shallow. So Garrett Connell will stand in. For the Tigers, it'll be Trethen Richter that goes in. Connell will stand in. So that's the first hit. Garrett, who's walked and hit by a pitch, has a base hit in this game. That pitch is low and outside. So Petty singles. His third hit of the game, by the way. Rainey looks, checks, brings it. That's right down the middle for Garrett. Garrett's got some pop. Richter of the short lead gets back easily. Jackson Rainey from the belt. He looks in. Looks back at first base. Connell takes it low and outside. 2-1. It's been a heck of a ball game. 8-6 our score. The pitch comes home. Connell grounds one towards short. Booted by the shortstop. No play. First 2 are on. Stenzel couldn't come up with it. Ball was hit hard by Connell, right at Stenzel, but he couldn't handle it. And now Crocker will stand in. He's got a base hit in this game. He has struck out, sacrificed, and gone back to the pitcher. Crocker waits. The pitch comes home. Strike on the inside corner to Cody Crocker. Richter at second base. Connell at first base. They cheat for 2 up the middle. Big hole on the right side. The pitch, that's high, 1-1. Crocker would like to get a hit here. Wants to get on base. The pitch comes home. That's a strike on the outside corner. Cody took it. Now he's got to defend the plate. First and second, nobody out. Bottom of the 8th inning. Salem down by 2. The pitch coming home. Tap foul. Cody trying to keep this 8th inning going. Nobody down now. Du Bois is on deck. Pitch from Rainey. Coming home to Crocker. Here it is. Grounder up the middle, and the shortstop gets it out at second and throws it wild to first base. Here comes Richter trying to score, and he will score. And it's 8-7. So Crocker grounds into a fielder's choice, and then the error on the shortstop. So Stenzel makes another error, and that allows Richter to score. E6. And the Tigers have narrowed the gap, but still trail it by 1. Rainey. Out there. He's got to be running on fumes just like Baird was. So Du Bois will stand in. He is 0 for 3. I think that 0 for 4 with an RBI. Crocker, will he be running? Not going. Fastball high. Ball one. The tying run is at first base. 1-0 to count. Du Bois at the plate. Getting a little dark out here. Throw to first and nowhere near in time. Not a very big lead at all by Cody Crocker. So Crocker grounds out, but a run comes in on a wild throw by Stenzel. It's a pitch. That's right down the middle for a strike to Du Bois. The hole's on the right side if he can get one through there. As Rogers holds on Crocker. The throw to first. Be nice in to throw one away. And, turnabout's fair play. It'd be nice. 1-1 to count, one down. We are in the eighth inning. 8-7 now. Mountain Grove, the pitch, that's right down the middle, and Caton took that one. Wow, 1-2. Got two good pitches there, and the boys took them both. 1-2 to count. Barrett is on deck. The pitch. Strike three call, and Du Bois let three decent pitches go by. He's called out on strikes. He is 0 for 5 in the game with an RBI. That's the sixth strikeout, and Barrett is the last chance of the Tigers. He's 2 for 3. The pitch. Fastball inside. 2 down now, bottom of the eighth, 8-7 Mountain Grove. Big hole on the right side. If he pulls the ball, throw to first, and again back easily is Crocker. He's the tying run. Baird got a double to center field earlier in the game. The pitch. That's in for a strike, 1-1. 2 down. We're in the bottom of the eighth inning. 8-7 Mountain Grove. The pitch. High gets away, and there goes Crocker down to second base, and that's the tying run. Crocker didn't feel comfortable stealing, but that ball got away from Matthews, and so now the tying run is at second. 2-1 to Barrett. Corbin takes it high, ball 3. John Arts is on deck. Crocker at second base, short lead. Now the pitch comes home. Strike on the outside corner. It's 3-2. Rainey trying to win it for Mountain Grove. Barrett trying to keep it going for the Tigers. Here comes the 3-2 home. Outside, ball 4, and this game continues as Josh Arts will stand in. Tying run at second, winning run at first. Josh Arts lined out to third his last time up. He's walked twice and hit into a double play. That pitch in for a strike. Josh, a senior, love to drive one deep somewhere. The pitch outside, 1-1. 1-1 to count to Arts. Left-handed batter takes it outside, 2-1. Means plays a little bit deeper in right field. Archer in center. As the pitch comes home, high and away, 3-1. Sanders would be on deck or a pinch hitter. And now the catcher wants to go talk to his hurler. Looks like Sanders is on deck, and they may just walk him here. They're talking to Rainey. Can't get another visit by the coach without changing pitchers, and I don't think Mountain Grove wants to do that. So Rainey right now at a 3-1 count to Arts. 2 out, bottom of the 8th, down by 1. The Salem Tigers have chipped away here in the 8th. As Josh waits, the pitch comes home. Up and in, ball 4. The bases are loaded for Hayden Sanders. And so Sanders will stand in. Sanders has flown out to right. He's grounded back to the pitcher, and he has walked. 8-7 our score. The pitch by Rainey. High, ball 1. Sanders waits. Rainey plugs it home again. Ball 2 inside. Sanders gets back in. He's looking for a pitch to hit. This pitch is guided in there, but it's ball 3 inside. He's just laying it in there trying to get a strike. Got to make him throw strikes now as the pitch comes to Hayden, and that is a strike. 3-1 to count. So Sanders right now is in the cripple. You got the pitch right now. He's got to throw a strike. And the pitch, swing and a miss. 3-2. Now everybody's going to be running, and a base hit would win it for the Tigers. Sanders ready. So is Rainey at a pitch and a swing and a foul back. 3-2 to count to Hayden Sanders. 2 down. Salem down by a run. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. Rainey from the stretch brings it right down the middle. Strike 3 call, and Sanders is out on strikes. And Mountain Grove wins it by a final score of 8-7. We'll come back in a minute and wrap it up. This is Tiger Baseball on KSMO Radio. This one 8-7, and they have now lost 4 in a row, and they fall to 3-1 in the SCA conference. But going to Ava on Thursday for another very, very tough game at Ava. The Tigers got it close, 8-7 in 8 innings. They fell behind 2-0, made it 2-1 in the bottom of the first, 2-2 in the second, and Mountain Grove took the lead 3-2 in the third. They tied it in the bottom of the third. Mountain Grove went up 5-3 in the fourth. Salem tied it with 2 in the fifth, and then each team got a run in the sixth, and then nobody scored in the seventh inning. And here in the eighth, Mountain Grove outscored Salem 2-1. They win it 8-7 in this game. Rainey, the winner, buried the loser, and really both of these teams played their hearts out in this one, but it's a tough loss for the Salem Tigers as they lose it by a final score of 8-7 to Mountain Grove here in this SCA conference game on basically on a sac fly by Hoyt Matthews. That ended up being the game-winning RBI after the double by Gatlin Keeling in the eighth inning brought in the lead run. Tigers did get a run at eighth inning. Petty got a base hit to lead it off. Connell reached on an error, a fielder's choice by Crocker. A throwing error by Stenzel allowed a run to come in. Tigers lowered the bases with a couple of walks, but Hayden Sanders struck out looking to end the game. So that does it for us tonight. We got